So graph shows the velocity of a race car over time. What is the slope of the graph? What does the graph tell us? What direction is the car going? All right, what number is that? 24. Okay, so for the slope of a graph, slope is rise over run. So I'm starting here with a velocity of 5 and a time of 0. And we're going down to the next intersection. So doesn't intersect, here's an intersection here. Okay, so the rise is down 1. The run is 1, 2, over positive 3. So the slope would be negative 1/3. And I would just write it as rise over run for your explanation. So 1/3. And again, it's negative 1 because it's going down 1. Okay, so what does the slope tell us? So slope tells us the change in y, rise, over the change in x, run. Well, for this problem, the change in y is the velocity. So we're changing the velocity, and we're doing that over the time. If you look at your equations, here it is. Change in velocity over time, that's acceleration. So what the graph tells us, what the slope tells us, is the acceleration. Okay, and the last thing he wants to know is what direction is it going in. Remember, velocity tells you the direction. Okay, positive velocity is forward, negative velocity is backwards. The problem is where you have to be careful. This is not the velocity, it's the acceleration. So the negative does not mean the direction for this. Okay? This is the acceleration direction. It's the change direction. I'm changing backwards. I'm not going backwards necessarily. I can tell the direction by looking at the velocity. And here are the velocities. My velocity is positive 5, then positive 4. Those are both forward. And I'll just put an explanation. Velocities are positive. Again, it's the velocity direction that tells me which way I'm going, not the acceleration direction. Acceleration direction just tells me the change, not the motion. Okay? So that takes care of 24. Any questions on that one? Yeah.
Remember I had said that the slope tells us that the car is slowing down. Why would that?
I'm okay with that because that would be an acceleration.
Okay.
I would be careful because, since the test is multiple choice, I don't know that would be an option.
Okay.
But as long as you could pick out and say it's slowing down, oh, that's acceleration, then I think you would be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, Dar?
So the car isn't going backwards at all?
The car is not going backwards. The car is going forwards. However, the car is slowing down because I have positive velocities but negative acceleration. So my acceleration is slowing me down because they're opposites. But you can also see that. You can see it's getting closer to 0. That's how you know it's slowing down. So that would tell you also. Good. Good. Yeah, Steven.
I don't know if you already said this and I didn't hear it. Is there any problems like when you write it out?
Yes, but there are still multiple choice answers.
Okay.
So there are problems that you'll have to solve, but they'll still have multiple choice answers.
Like how our tests are, we have a multiple choice section and then a written section.
Right, there's not a written section. It'll all be part of the multiple choice, but there will be problems where I'll leave space for you to show your work and solve it. But again, you don't have to do that. I would strongly discourage not showing work because you've done it the whole year. I feel like the final exam is not a great time to completely change up how you solve things. But yes, it's going to all be multiple choice answers.